no, you don't know. I'm telling you, this is what they saying on the street. I'm like, well, until it reached me, that's not what they saying. You know, like in a way, like I can have the conversation with an artist on a different level. I've been in the studio. I've had records that didn't do so good. I've had, you know, to write from a place of when I wasn't as confident as I was. You know, I wrote when I was on top of the world. You know, all these different things and nuances. You know, to being an artist. I had a God-given talent. You know, it took me a while to really realize it. You know, I've had this talent my whole life. I started writing when I was 9. My first album didn't come out till I was 26 because I was running the streets, and I thought that was more important. You know, and it was a good thing I had great people around me, and they would push me like, you're wasting your talent, you're wasting your talent. And finally I listened, and, you know, once I took that right turn, that, you know, to be an entertainer, I never looked back.
Yeah, but what's interesting about you, and we'll talk about this later, and we've talked about it before, you don't just have the talent of an artist, you have the talent of an executive. Yeah. You're running Def Jam.
I was forced to be an executive from the beginning because when I tried to get a deal, in the beginning I couldn't get a deal. I went to every single record label and I couldn't get a deal. So it was either give up and go back to the streets or, you know, create our own avenue and lane to, you know, be heard. So we started a thing called Rockefeller Records, you know, and we pounded the pavement and we worked hard and we put our hustling mentality to work, you know, invest back in the business and, you know, keep going. And, you know, it worked out. It worked out for me.
Yeah. When you went, what made you decide and what did you want to do when you saw this movie and was so inspired by the emotional connection? That what did you want to do? You wanted to put together what you felt in a...
What I did was what I ended up doing, and this wasn't my intentions in the beginning. You know, it just felt familiar. It was something that felt familiar and something that I was inspired by that I wanted to do. But what I end up doing at the end of the day is make this art piece that, you know, reads like a movie itself. It starts with a song called "Pray," which is the beginning, a kid looking into the game like I'm going in there and pray for me because it looks crazy. You know, and then at midway through the album is this song called Rock Boys, which is the height, you know, is the celebration of everything.
Keep talking about the people who did it once and told us not to go outside the thing. That's just like them telling Christopher Columbus that the world is flat. You know what I mean? I'm doing the same thing. They're telling me you can't do this. You can only rap. And if you rap, you can only rap about this. And then you can't act. And if you act, you can only do the black films. And you know, you can't be you can't be an artist or a celebrity and go out still. And you can't be an artist and still have fun and still be true. I don't like that. So I try to go outside the boundaries. Sometimes it's effective and it's positive. Sometimes it's negative and it blows up in my face. My 5 mistakes were on the news. You know what I mean? Everybody has 5 mistakes they did. Maybe 3, maybe 4. I've done about 5 things that are questionable, things that I should not have done. But now it's just like the Reebok effect. I do one thing and it comes out 3 times. I can never change how people see me. I can only try to be better at what I do so that when they do blow it up, it's, you know, it doesn't look as bad. I don't know if I've changed, I've just grown. You know what I mean? I might still make the same mistakes, but it'll be something different about it. Because I learn from every time I fall on my behind. I learn on, like, you know, there's something there, watch out for the banana peel and the floor is slippery. But you still don't know everything. Like, I might know not to walk on the floor because I might slip, but I don't know not to touch the electric socket and I get shocked, you know what I mean? So the only way you can learn is hands-on, you know, and sometimes that's shocking and it hurts, but sometimes you put your hand on something good like money or, you know, gold or a reward or an album or some good material or a good movie from taking that same chance that got you in trouble. Life is funny, ain't it? Somehow I don't think this was my parents' dream for me.
So why did you decide to do this movie? What did you like about it?
To help change my image, really. Number one, this movie is really about friendship and what unconditional friendship means. And I did it basically because it was funny, and I've never got to really be funny. Now that I might not be funny this time either. I got a couple jokes. I got a couple jokes. I met Eddie Griffin one time, Chris Tucker. I met them. They gave me a joke each. I carry a joke with me. So I got, you know, but after 2, I got to go get some new material.
So you're gonna do a romantic comedy anytime soon? Are we gonna see Tupac serenading a girl?
No doubt. Working on my little production company, a movie production company. We got a lot of good things happening. So I'm just, if I say it right now, the way my luck has been going, it'll all fall through. But if I said it, you go, oh, that's really nice. But just give me a month, just so I can lock it down. Then I'll tell everybody. But it's good stuff. I just want to push the envelope and work. I want to move further away from the music and go start waning myself into the acting more.
In LA we wear chucks, not valleys. Yeah, that's right. Dressed in locs and khaki suits and ride is what we do. Flossing but have caution, we collide with other fruits.
The album that's out now is just my emotion. It's emotional, but it's not thought-provoking. So I want to do some thought-provoking work with my music, and I can do that if I'm working in the films, because I grow and learn more things and have more to talk about. But if you in jail and you get chased by the police, it's like I haven't gone anywhere from the block. I'm still talking about the same things, you know what I mean?
Right.
So the music reflects that. So first I got to move out of the environment, and then I have other things to write about.
What would you like them to know about you in 1996, Tupac now?
That I'm a Gemini. Me being a Gemini, I am the classic case of a Gemini. You know what I mean?
No, what does that mean?
It means that I'm quiet. I could be calm, quiet, and very into my work, and totally focused and totally disciplined, and boring. You know what I mean? Or I could be fun, but dangerous. Not only to other people, but to myself. Because I'm like a kid in a candy store. All of this is new. I'm 25, you know what I mean? And it's like, got cash, everything you dreamed of, and they've held me back in so many other circumstances that now it's your time to go, and it's kind of hard, difficult to keep yourself from just pressing the gas down all the way. Basically just taking my time and thinking and analyzing situations and trying to think before I do things. I'm very passionate Geminis, you know, me and Prince, we Gemini, we passionate.
I like that. And how do you deal with the pressures?
You see it on the news all the time, how I deal with it. I deal with it like I think any human being would deal with it. Is like, people can tell you, you know, don't do this or don't do that, but my whole mind state is that if we don't ever go outside of the boundaries, we will never change anything, we will never begin anything, we will never start anything. We'll just keep talking about the people who did it once and told us not to go outside the thing. That's just like them telling Christopher Columbus that the world is flat. You know what I mean? I'm doing the same thing. They're telling me you can't do this. You can only rap. And if you rap, you can only rap about this. And then you can't act. And if you act, you can only do the black films. And you know, you can't be you can't be an artist or a celebrity and go out still. And you can't be an artist and still have fun and still be true. I don't like that. So I try to go outside the boundaries. Sometimes it's effective and it's positive. Sometimes it's negative and it blows up in my face. My 5 mistakes were on the news. You know what I mean? Everybody has 5 mistakes they did. Maybe 3, maybe 4. I've done about 5 things that are questionable, things that I should not have done. But now it's just like the Reebok effect. I do one thing and it comes out 3 times. I can never change how people see me. I can only try to be better at what I do so that when they do blow it up, it's, you know, it doesn't look as bad. I don't know if I've
making things happen.
Man, I'm a chase me. That's why I'm here with it. I made a vow, like I never miss a workout for nobody or anything. I'ma always put raising my frequency first. And I notice the days that I don't want to work out be the days I get my best workout and the best things happen. I say, ooh, it's raining. Ain't nobody gonna be in there today. And that's when I get the best like results, the days I don't want to do it. So, and shout out to my mama. She didn't got me to start being comfortable in uncomfortable situations. So that's just where I'm at with it right now. Adversity is what builds character.
That's what it's about, man.
If it ain't rough, it ain't us.
Talk heavy.
That's where I'm at with it right now.
Yeah. Now, I need to get in the gym, man. You inspiring me, man.
You already be in the gym. You be playing basketball and boxing and shit, man.
Yeah, but I need to really get my breathing and shit in order, because that shit you did with the behind your back shit.
You saw you got better results when you breathe.
Yeah, but I can't do it. I got to get that right.
You could do it. You could do it.
Because my lower back be hurting, and I realize everywhere I go, they say, because your hamstrings and shit is so tight.
Yoga.
And it's all.
It might be your hips. It might not.
Yeah, that's what they say. Your hips, yep.
Because I used to have lower back pain until I started strengthening and stretching my hip flexors.
So yoga really help you like that?
I swear to God. When they first presented it to me, I told you when I was in prison. I said, man, I ain't about to do that shit. That's pussy. I'm about to do no yoga. The fuck? You
I ain't
go
about
in
to be
there
out there
and bend over.
touching my toes.
Yeah, I ain't about to be touching my toes.
in prison.
But then once I, and that's really what started my journey. Like I had got off it though, but I got back on it out here in the free world, and I was like, yeah, this was up. I do it every morning though. I don't feel right if I don't do yoga. Pilates is the truth too, because it's resistance and it's stretching. It's the truth.
Yeah.
What was it like? You know, I run into a lot of brothers coming home from the joint. What was your mindset when you first came home? Because no matter how much money you got in the bank,
I harbor resentment.
Okay, break that down.
I harbor resentment because out of sight really mean out of mind. And the people I felt like that was supposed to be there wasn't there how I felt like they should have been there, and I do a lot for everybody. So I harbor resentment. I came home with a vengeance. I was mad. I was upset. I harbor resentment. My first thing was, I'm going to show you. I'm going to shit on you. That was my first that was my mindset. I got to be honest.
How long did it take for you to get up out of that mindset?
I still ain't out of that mindset, to be honest, beloved. I just make it look good.
And let me just say this.
I reinforce positivity in my life. I still be like, yeah, it was meant to happen, because if that wouldn't happen, all of this wouldn't happen. But no, I was nominated for the Grammys. I had that shit taken from me. Everybody took my whole swag and ran off with it and made millions, and ain't salute where it came from. I harbor resentment toward that. Y'all know where y'all got this from. Y'all know I'm him. Who the first person to ever say His Imperial Majesty? I am HIM, His Imperial Majesty. Benz driver, big timer, breadwinner anatomy. So, I
love when he talk that shit.
I harbor resentment. I still harbor resentment, but I take that resentment and I put it into something that's going to, bring productivity.
A lot of times you don't see, like, you build your own thing, BWA. I seen you build your own thing.
We're in the dictionary.
Yeah, okay. All right. I seen you.
One who earns money, one who earns income to support a household, a breadwinner.
So I seen you build that, and I see you didn't deal with a lot of people. Like, you was just like, I'm gonna just build my house. You wasn't bouncing all around. What kept you disciplined enough to say, I'm just gonna believe
being in the streets?
Okay, give me the game on that.
Like, when you notice, like, when you go kick it with other dudes that be doing their thing, you start getting caught up in the shit that they got going. You get caught up in their rapture. You get caught up, and when I say rapture, you get caught up in their indictments. They beef be your beef. When you do that hanging, so I just keep it like this here. And then prison also, because, I don't do I'm not social really. I'm kind of antisocial in a sense, because I don't watch TV. I barely get on the phone. I read a lot.
But you got 6 phones.
Yeah, I got 6 phones.
But you only say 2. Like, you broke it down for me in the video that time. He said 2, and I seen him. When I seen him, I'm like, hold up, Kev, you got more than 2. Like, this is like he broke down when he said in 2 phones. He broke down how many.
It was
he had.
misinterpreted.
Yeah.
And why was that misinterpreted?
Because I said I got 2 phones, one for the plug, one for the load. I got 2 phones, one for the bitches, one for the dope. Think I need 2 more.
Okay,
that's
so
6 phones.
Yeah, 6. Oh, all right, bet. That was crazy. I mean, he
did say that.
He said, I don't even talk to him. I don't even, it's just handling business.
Yes,
they handle business for different people. Is it a different phone for different people for different crap?
Sir. Different things.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, different numbers. You got the phone that you don't answer like that because they just be blowing it up. That's
my primary phone is this little bitty small phone right here. I don't have no social media apps, nothing on there. Just my music, and my immediate family could get in touch with me. This is my gym phone. This the phone that I always have with me. All of that other stuff, I don't want to ever be. I like to stay mentally cognitive. I put them phones on the charger and in the other room on airplane mode, because, like I told you, when you sleep with the phone in the room, it disrupts your melatonin cycles. And, like, that's what we need to heal. Our body produce serotonin in the daytime, melatonin at night. Especially women don't need to have no electromagnetic devices in the room with them when they sleep, because, they are governed by the moon. They spiritual, because they can
How
turn.
you know all this shit?
Fucking, it's just crazy in there. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
He got more shit than you, Vlad.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. If he does, he does. Salute to Cam. He hit the podcast world hard.
Yeah,
made an impact. especially on the sports side, and him and Mace, I think
definitely.
are a strong team.
They getting a big bag over there, man.
Yeah, congrats. If he ever wants to do my show, him or Mace, they're welcome. If they want me on their show, they just hit me up.
Yeah, that's great.
I like supporting everyone in my space.
Definitely, man. It's hip hop, man.
Yeah. What are they saying though? That like, what did 50 say that you're all talkative on Vlad TV? You're all quiet on Cam's show?
I mean, it was more of his interview. When I come up here, it's more me doing my thing. So I didn't even know like what was expected when I went up there. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't know there was a microphone for me and Murder. I didn't know No Diddy. I didn't know that stuff was
Why
there.
was that a No Diddy?
A microphone for me?
Come on, man.
I don't know.
People are over Diddy.
It's like now everything is a No Diddy.
It's an over Diddy.
Right, forget it, man.
That's an over Diddy.
Force to habit. Let me stop saying that. But no, I didn't even know it was set up for us to sit down and talk. So it was just different for me.
Yeah, they just threw you in there.
Yeah, the microphones, I didn't know because it was Star that set it up. So I didn't know what was going on. I was downstairs. I told Murder to just go upstairs and see if we could get some papers from Cam and Mace. So I was downstairs with some of that good old Cookies Flamingo. You know what I mean? 702, shout to Cookies Harrison too. Shout to Dr. Green, got the Dr. Green Jacob on. You know what I mean? Get your
Jacob on now?
Get your NFT soon. Nah, I've been had this. Huh. This from my Dr. Green deal.
Okay, so they gave you a Jacob watch.
Yeah, they gave me a Jacob watch. Shout out to the Capone boys. Shout out to everybody over there, the whole team. They got me on the team as well as a whole bunch of other artists. And I like what they doing. It's like, we gonna have it has a lot to do with crypto and NFTs.
I mean, were you rocking the Jacobs when they were popular, like with the like the white ones with the red and blue blocks on them? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I had a Jacob. I gave it to one of the homies a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually gave it away.
Yeah, that was a classic watch for its time.
I should have kept it.
Yeah, that one there, I think you should have kept.
But see, that's how I was with my friends. I used to give them watches, drive my cars, sleep in my house, crash my cars. It was just take them on trips, take them around the world, and a lot of them don't even call me to say happy holidays. Happy holidays to everybody too. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Mm-hmm. But a lot of these people don't even reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? So I done gave people watches, chains. You know what I'm saying? I remember there was a producer, Doe Pesci, dude from the hood. I got him like a beat, and Drake sampled it, got him a check later on down the line. Like, I done helped a lot of people, and they don't even call you. I done helped artists, Danny Brown, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if they call me or not, because I'm going to live my life regardless. It's cool. It's all cool with all of them. I'm just mentioning some of the stuff I did for dudes around the way, new artists, and dudes that just was around me every day. You know what I'm saying? I used to give people chains. Yo, here's a chain. You know how much jewelry I would have if I didn't give jewelry away?
How much jewelry did you think you gave away total? Add it all up. Add it all up, dollar-wise.
I gotta say at least probably 80,000 in jewelry just gave away.
Okay, so almost 100,000 in jewelry.
Yeah, I would say that just about. Because the value of the Jacob watch at that time was what? It probably over that, but I know the value went down, so.
That one's kind of classic. I think that may have kind of dipped up a little bit. You see Drake wearing it and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I don't know the value of the classic Jacob watch, but I don't know if he was overpaying at that time, because 50 gave me that Jacob watch.
Oh, okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it was a gift to me, and I just gave it to one of the homies. Like, when I came home out of jail, they gave that to me.
Do you still have, like, the original G-Unit chains and the stuff like that?
A lot of the shit was given away. A lot of shit you can't find. A lot of shit, you really not thinking about it no more.
I mean, what was...
Because jewelry for me is cool, but it's like, after a while, I don't know, as you get older, it's not really that special to you. I mean, if it's special, like, I like watches and stuff like that. You see how you like watches?
Yeah, I like
You know what I'm saying? So the chain really kind of, you would say lose their value depending on the chain.
Well, a custom jewelry, anything will lose value as soon as you buy it.
Except not really the watch, though, no?
No, custom. You start throwing ice on the watch, it's going to lose value.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You customize anything, and it's going to be less than what it's worth.
Right.
Right then and there. So you leave a plain chain, you good.
Right. So,
but a chain in and of itself is custom, unless you just get like a Cuban or something with nothing on it.
But
like an emblem, that's all custom.
But that goes to say, when you say you get your watches, you get them all insured.
Right.
Motherfuckers in the hood is dying for it. See, this is a big difference. So when you look at the jewelry game, it's a whole different game. It's crazy. Because you got insurance, so you giving your shit up. But motherfucker in the streets.
Oh, you know, someone trying to rob me, they can have it. I'm not resisting. Seriously, anyone listening to this, you don't have to shoot me or stab me over anything of mine.
Vlad, this a Vlad piece.
Go ahead.
PSA.
Make a video out of it afterwards. Go ahead and put it on a world tour. I'm not going to get hurt over this piece of metal on my wrist.
So you see, that's the difference between, you know, the hood and a civilian.
Yeah.
That's, you know, being hood, because motherfuckers are getting robbed left and right. The chain sometimes.